Chris Weir, CEO of Fit Education, here with champion skateboarder Tommy Fynn. Got some important questions to ask you, Tommy. How did you get into skateboarding?
How did I get into skateboarding? I got into skateboarding about 20 years ago now. I've been skateboarding a long time. I got into it when I first got to New Zealand from South Africa. Literally at the airport when I got to New Zealand, I was 11 years old. My cousin had a skateboard at the airport and I was literally like, "What is that?" And he was like, "This is my skateboard, this is what I do." And I remember jumping on it at the airport. As soon as I arrived in New Zealand, I almost fell off. And I didn't skate for about 6 months after that. And then just being around him every single day, seeing how he loved skateboarding, I wanted to try it more and more. My parents eventually bought me a skateboard, and that's how it all happened. I never stopped since. I just jumped on the board, started learning tricks, and continued from there.
What did your parents say when you said you're going to be a professional skateboarder? How did that conversation go, Tommy?
My parents were not into it at first. When I said I want to be a professional skateboarder at around 14 or 15, I think I was, they were like, "What is that? There's no way. I don't think that's possible." They never understood skateboarding, but eventually at 16 I got sponsored. I started winning contests and I started getting free product to my house, and I realized that you can make a living of skateboarding and can have a career out of it. So they changed their minds and they supported me wholeheartedly, and then I just continued on and ended up turning pro.
What are your current goals at the moment, Tommy? What are you working towards in skateboarding?
Current goals are a lot of things at the moment. I'm planning on competing at Paris 2024 Olympics. I want to go there and try to win a medal for Australia. Another goal that I have is becoming the best skateboarding coach I can. Right now I am a coach. I'm just trying to up my skills as much as I can. I'm doing a Diploma in Sport at the moment with Fit Education, so that's helping me up my skills more and just get better at coaching and learning about sport in general. So those are some of my goals at the moment, yeah.
How do you, and so when you finish skateboarding, your skateboarding career, you're looking at becoming a coach at potentially Brisbane 2032?
Yes, so when I'm finished my skateboarding career, my plan is to be a full-time coach and have as many skills as possible. As my skateboarding career winds down, I want to be a full-time coach and see my athletes into LA Olympics, even Commonwealth Games possibly, and also Brisbane 2032 Olympics. It's the plan, yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love that transition from athlete to coach.
Yeah.
What a great story.
Yeah, no, super lucky. It worked out perfectly because, I mean, 5 years ago, like, being a skateboarding coach wasn't a thing. It didn't exist. And I always had these thoughts in my mind as I finished my skateboarding career, like, what am I going to become? Like, do I have to get a regular job? Like, what am I going to do? But now it's like perfect timing, as skateboarding coaching is a thing and you can get all these skills in skateboarding and learn all this education. You can still work in skateboarding as your career winds down, which is amazing. So perfect transition into a coach.
Tommy, how do you fit professional skateboarding and studying? How's that work?
It's pretty amazing these days because of the computer and just having it be so flexible, these courses that I'm doing. So I'm literally at skateboarding contests in, like, say, Brazil or America, overseas, and when I have time I can pull out my laptop and just do a course or do a capsule and then close that and go about my business and keep skateboarding and jump back in and do it again. So it's super flexible, which has been amazing. So it's super easy to study. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
How's the inclusion of skateboarding at the Olympics changed skateboarding, or has it changed?
The inclusion into the Olympics, it's changed skateboarding a lot in the sense that just more people are involved in the sport. You have more people outside of skateboarding that are getting involved and investing into skateboarding, which is good for skateboarders and athletes to have careers outside of skateboarding. It's basically created skateboarding coaches now, which, like I just said, hasn't existed. So now you can be a coach, you can be a head coach, you can have all these different roles, which is amazing for skateboarding, I think, yeah.
And where do you see, what is a typical day of skateboarding for? Yeah, what's a professional skateboarder days look like?
A professional skateboarder's day for me. So I definitely have a schedule these days. For me, where I'm at in my career and my age, I make sure that I'm working out. So I'm always in the gym. Usually Mondays and Wednesdays I'm in the gym for a good hour and a half to 2 hours. A lot of stretching, a lot of working out. After that, I usually have a session, but those sessions on the gym days are usually more mellower. They're not as heavy skate sessions. On a Wednesday and Thursday is a heavier skate session for me. Friday, I usually have the day off. I've got to rest my body. And on the weekends, it's back to heavy skateboarding and street skateboarding pretty much all day from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yeah.
That's awesome. And what about travel? Is there much travel for a professional skateboarder?
Yeah, tons of travel. So that schedule I just explained to you guys is when I'm actually here in Brisbane. But when I'm traveling, it's usually I'm in contest mode. You know, I'm at a hotel for like a week or so. I'm getting over jet lag for the first couple of days, and then I go into skating practice and practicing, and then straight into qualifying for contests usually. Yeah.
That's amazing, Tommy. You're selling it as a lifestyle I'd like, actually.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, man. I'm blessed to be skateboarding and doing for a living, and I don't have a job, and it doesn't feel like a job, so I'm super blessed and super lucky, yeah, just to be a pro skateboarder. It's what I love to do. It's what I've been passionate about my whole life, so lucky to be doing it, yeah.
Sign me up, Tommy. Well, thank you very much for your time today.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing you at the Olympics and even bigger picture at the Brisbane 2032 Olympics, coaching us to gold medals.
Coaching my athletes, yep, for sure, we'll be there.
Thank you.
Cool.